Hello, VSG community and WLSers. This is VSG Gary, and today is Monday, February 9th, 2015, and this is my week 23 VSG update. I had surgery on Monday, August 25th, 2014, in Dayton, Ohio, at Grandview Hospital. My surgeon was Dr. David Bruce. And this is my first video in 2 weeks. We were on vacation where it was sunny and warm and not cold and snowy and icky, and it was wonderful. So, my last update, we'll get right to the numbers because I wrote them down this time. So, January 26th, I weighed 251 pounds. It was really my goal to go on vacation under 250 pounds, just a mini goal I had. That week I'd also ordered a new scale, one of these Fitbit areas, whatever, that you get on and it tells you your weight and your percentage of fat and so on and so forth. Well, I got that on Wednesday that week. So thinking, I bet it's different from my other scale. And it was about 2 pounds heavier on that than my other scale. So that was okay. So that was the middle of that week, and I weighed 252.8. On Thursday, I came down to 251.8. And Friday, I just absolutely dropped to 245.6 pounds. Don't ask me what I was doing. I didn't do anything differently. I've been exercising the crap out of myself that week and eating as much protein and as few carbs as I could, and evidently it worked. So that was Friday, 245.6. Saturday, the 31st, I got on it right before we went to the airport. I was 243.3. Don't ask me. It's so anyway, we left a week ago Saturday, flew to New Orleans, and unbeknownst to us, it was the start of Mardi Gras. So we stayed down in the French Quarter. I've been there before. My wife had not. I kind of told her what to expect. Strip bars and t-shirt shops. And they had their first parade. And according to the news that night, it was one of their the first parade is the most adult of all the parades. So that's where you see a lot of the stuff you don't want to take kids to see. So, she was, what was everything I told her? We had dinner in a really nice restaurant that night. So it was very nice. Next day, we left New Orleans for a cruise, went down as far as Honduras. As I said, beautiful weather, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, cruises, you eat all the time, and then you eat when you don't eat. But I was up at 6:30 every morning, up in the fitness center, beautiful gym on this ship, Carnival Dream, and used the weights and used the treadmill, and in addition to walking everywhere that you have to do on a 1,000-foot ship, got on the scale this morning, and lo and behold, I weighed 240.6 pounds, 2.7 pounds lost when you're on a cruise. Go figure that one out. So, and that's 2.7 pounds this week, 8.5 pounds the week before. So the last 2 weeks I've lost 11.2 pounds. What in the world is going on? So that's really, I was really amazed. Anyway, so my high weight was 394 pounds. My surgery weight was 337.4. I weighed 240.6 pounds this morning. That's a total weight loss of 153.4 pounds. Wow. For those of you that like percentage, 38.9% of me is gone. And according to my scale, and I don't know how accurate this thing is, but better than nothing. It says my percentage of body fat weight is 20.7%. I'm getting a lot of muscle everywhere. My wife noticed it in my arms last week. I actually have biceps that are pretty big. So lo and behold, this thing works. So very pleased. I am actually, my nutritionist, which I don't particularly agree with her on this, and everybody else, my personal doctor, the surgeon says go as low as you want to go. But my nutritionist says I ought to stop around 230 pounds. That's 10 pounds from now. I don't agree with her. I still have a pretty good pot belly, and you know that below your belly button down, you know how that all that hangs. It's hanging. Gonna lose, gonna lose. Would love to get under 200 pounds, but you know that's several months away. Um, so very happy at that. As I said, I worked really hard. A couple of weeks before the cruise, I had the mini goal of 250. Crushed that to smithereens, and evidently, and I really watched what I ate last week. Mostly fish. Yeah, mostly fish. Um, Kind of blew it with a really cool dessert Saturday night. Frozen cappuccino pie. Oh, it was wonderful. Ate the whole thing too. Imagine that. So, as I say, really pleased with all that. So, lots of NSVs. I had not flown since before surgery. Had not been on an airplane. You know, the first thing I always did when I got on an airplane, before I even got to my seat, was ask flight attendant for an extension. So I didn't do it this time. Sat down, gosh, buckled right up. That much depends on which airplane. So buckled it, took a picture of it for posterity's sake. Um, it was really nice. Seats are big. Second thing I did was pull the food tray out of the sidearm. We were in first class, pulled the food, open it up. Usually it's, you know, I tried to balance it on top of my stomach. Can you see? So the trays, put it up. Gosh, the tray was that far in front of me. Um, so again, really, really, really pleased. Um, I've got to mention that if any of you have taken a cruise, you know that there's photographers in your face 24 hours a day. And I always did a really good job of avoiding those people in the past. And so this time, I didn't. I let them take pictures, and then you know you go around to the gallery and you try to find your picture. And I found my wife, but I did not know that man standing next to her, kissing her or whatever. That shocked the bejeebers out of me. I looked totally emaciated, and it really shocked me. But Becky said that's what I've looked like. So get over it. But it really shocked me. Well, I guess that's okay. That's what I signed up for. And it was nice last week because I bought clothes for the cruise that actually fit. All winter long, I've been wearing pants that are 3 and 4 sizes too big, and you know, always pulling them up during the day, even though you have a tight belt on. You just so it really felt, and had, you know, polos and other shirts and t-shirts that fit. It was really nice to have clothes that fit. That was a treat. So one of the big things we did was I had asthma really, really bad, to the point where part of my lungs weren't functioning. And after surgery, they started functioning. I guess it's the weight that you lose on the inside that gives the lungs room to expand. The doctors were just amazed by it. They said that probably wouldn't happen, but I haven't had a bit of asthma medicine since. So one of the things that happens when you are hypoxic is that, in my case, I would have panic attacks because I couldn't, especially at night, I wasn't getting enough oxygen. So, and you get claustrophobic, and I had seen something a couple of years ago from a company called Sea Trek. Their helmet dives. You go out on a little pier on the ocean, and you climb down a ladder they put a 70-pound helmet on your head that's connected to oxygen up above on a compressor, and you climb down 25, 30 feet to the bottom of the ocean, and you walk around for a half an hour, and they basically take you on a tour. And so we had signed up for this, and it was terrifying the bejeebers out of me, but I did it. As soon as we bought the video and the pictures, and as soon as I get them in the computer and get some pictures made, I'll show you. It's some of them aren't a pretty sight, that stomach, but hey, I did it, and wow, crossed that one off my bucket list. It was just one heck of a lot of fun. So the cruise was great. I think it was my wife's imagination, but I had a couple of flight attendants that she just thought were flirting the heck with me, and I didn't mind that either. It was just her imagination. They weren't. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, just really enjoying this. Like I say, you get over the real reasons why you have the surgery, in my case, all these comorbid conditions that no longer exist, and then hey, you go for the gold. You make the most out of this that you can, and that's what I've been trying to do. I exercise practically every day. I'm into weights a lot and enjoying it, and hey, it is what it is. So those of you that are thinking about it, do it. That's all I can say is do it. It's an amazing piece of medical technology. I know I keep saying that, but I wake up every morning and I thank God that someone had the intuition to say, hey, let's remove their stomach and see what happens. And it's just, what can I say? But anyway, here I am, 240 pounds. Can't believe it. 150 pounds, that's a person. Wow. That's, anyway, I'll stop babbling. It's been 12 and a half minutes and you've probably all gone to sleep or turned over to another channel. So anyway, till next week, VSG Gary here. God bless everybody and keep traveling. Have a good day.